Fishman on the Undying, so Resolution's last pick there is the Razor, so that does move Zayats into the position 4 Monkey King slot. Chrysalis, the Bristleback. Very, very, very interesting drafts from both teams coming out here. It's nice to see that progress through the steal pick of the Invoker, the swap out of the Monkey into the support role, and Team Secret absolutely bringing way more firepower early on than they did in Game 1, no longer relying on that late game scaling from Doom and Morphling and Ember Spirit. They are a ball up and fight kind of team. Get early BKBs, get early, Vanguard and Aghanims on this Bristleback, and battle into Entity as best they can.
But there's no way to cancel a BKB black hole.
Yeah.
So
correct.
There is a huge threat going into this late game if they're able to hold on Entity. If this ball does not manage to overwhelm them, and let's be real, they have ways to fight into this. You're playing carry Legion Commander. She can buy like an armlet. She can scrap super early. I'm sure he'll also probably buy. I mean, maybe he wants to buy a Falcon Blade as well, just for those early stats. You have the ability to play around your Undying, who can constantly come and fight with you. You're looking at Alina as well, who's just gonna make it like I said, hard to push that high ground eventually. They can get a lot of their heroes involved.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the Legion's place is here. Like, do you do any lane swaps, or you set it up 2-1-2 normally as Entity?
I think so.
So I was just thinking, like, overwhelming odds against Chen and his creeps is pretty nice, but I guess that doesn't come until much later on into the game. It feels like this is primarily just picked because duel against Bristleback. I don't know. I was thinking about like Razor laning into the Legion as well. Not going to feel super nice for Pure. But Entity, they're swarming Puppey. They're coming in with Kataomi stun landing. Plasma Field will try and slow the retreat as Entity realize they're fighting under vision here and not somewhere they particularly want to be anymore. I will just back up and wait. Think about those bounty rune takes, but the line's drawn. They're going to go round again.
Do they have the ability to? They don't really have stuns.
Yeah, that high ground vision's in the way.
Yeah. They could have got something with some Nyx stun into Lina, but they're not together anymore. So nothing. I don't think anything big's going to happen here.
Yeah, Kataomi's going to try and steal. Come in behind Chen. Fisherman going to go for the bottom rune. Pure and Storm are heading top. Should secure that one. Nice little move by Zayats. Goes up top to grab that one there. And it will be 3 for Entity. Zayats the only one getting a bounty rune as he waits atop the staircase. Sees Pure coming in, so let's see, can he get the 4 hits on the Legion?
Is Pure trying to bait them out into thinking he's going top? Because Toby is top.
Yeah, see, this is what I was wondering about the tri-lanes and stuff like that, if there was any kind of lane swapping they wanted to do. Well, he's TP top, and that's Kataomi TPing top, so yeah, Pure just walking down to bottom.
Yeah, you gotta walk, because then if they try and TP themselves on Secret, you just TP to match them. So they're getting the lanes that they want. I think playing into Chen is quite aggravating for Legion Commander. Even if you have overwhelming odds, it's a bit annoying. You want to buy... Like, the old idea was you could buy this armor, the chainmail of a phase boot, and the soul ring. All these components gave you armor, which lets you lane into this pretty nicely. But nowadays, people aren't buying this stuff anymore. We see a lot of strength heroes going these double braces. We see a lot of like Falcon Blades, One Rush. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what Pure wants to buy. Looks like he's even just going a Blade of Attack. I think they want to play super aggro.
Yeah, it looks like it. Zayats is going to come down here though as they try and swap these lanes around and put the Monkey against the Legion. Like they wanted Monkey or Razor against the Legion at the very least. But he's still stuck in this Undying against Bristleback lane, which doesn't feel too nice for Chrysalis. Zayats, though, getting some serious damage onto Pure. And the thing with this kind of move, it also separates the buddies, right? You know, Secret have talked a lot about how Zayats and Resolution, you know, they speak Russian with each other. They're in the lane communicating with each other and not overstepping and overlapping team comms. Now you've got Chrysalis with Zayats and Rezo with Puppey.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Obviously, it's nice to have, but there's no way it's
oh, it's not the end of the world.
How you want to play. Yeah,
it's not doom and gloom. Yeah, just a little poke at them there.
Yeah. Oh god, if they're able to hit 2 and kill Zayats, it would be really nice for the lane, just because he uses TP to come down here. But it looks quite difficult for them, and they're just getting like chipped down, chipped down. These ones though, or sticks, sorry.
Sticks and mangoes on Undying, so he'll be able to spam out the soul rip, keep the decays over on Chrysalis, or maybe look for that kill threat. There was some weird wave dragging top, like Toby was dragging wave, Katomi had to come and save him from Rezo. Looks like they've got the lane in a good place now, though. Oh, is Toby wanting to convert the Chen creep? That's what he's looking for.
At the very least, it's nice that he's just going to have this lane under tower. Razor is an aggressive laner. Obviously, the hero's good mid-game, get that BKB timing, can just run at heroes, and that's always great. But in lane, he has that threat from Link too, and playing into an Enigma who's just going to be under his tower all the time. Maybe Secret will try and look for some opportunity to dive, maybe with like a glyph or something. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, Toby should just be safe. You have 2 stuns available to stave them off if they do try and go on you. I think most of the action might just be happening by.
And there it is, he converts the Harpy into Eidolons, but that allows Rezo and Puppey to actually turn and kill them off, even stealing one of them with that Holy Persuasion. The thing's going...
I don't know if that's the play.
Yeah, things going decently there for Secret in that little exchange. And bottom lane continues just to be a spam of spells. Dive in with a Tombstone from Fishman, he's cracked level 3, and they're going for Chrysalis. Zayat's trying to kill the Tombstone and gets a boundless on Pure, but the damage is there. Fishman draws first blood and continues to dive on the Monkey King. More decays, more stick charges, means more spells, and less life for Zayats to play around with. He's juking them through the trees, though. Might even get a courier snipe on his way out. Now 2 couriers arriving for Fishman and Pure as they get themselves alive and kill off the Bristleback.
There are creep waves where creep waves are not meant to be in this top lane. There's just creeps everywhere.
The 4th lane of Dota 2 appearing in the middle of the top jungle. Fishman dying in the end as Zayats move forward. Does find the snipe in the end, but that doesn't feel too bad. And dying, he's done his job. He wants to reset. He might even think about... oh, he doesn't need to. Doesn't even need to TP mid to refill Storm's bottle. He's got water runes galore. And Pure doing a good job separating from the monkey, making sure that 4th stack doesn't come. Man, we're gonna need to go to the dog draft this game. My eyes are all over the place. Like I'm looking bot, looking top. There's like dives on tier 1. Mid lane's the only place where it's just calm and chill. For Nisha and Storm are having a soft laning stage.
All right, 2 people just trading farm with each other. As is the mid lane. I wonder if we will get a lot of mid rotations for runes. At some point, you might have to kind of stop giving in to this like fight fest on both side lanes, because Invoker doesn't really care at all for runes, but taking it away from Lina would be nice, because Nisha keeps trying to poke down Lina with like Tornado and Cold Snap and stuff, and being able to not give him that bottle refill could just add that pressure, make him go home and halt his farming if they want to do that.
Zayat is losing out in this trade. Spreading his stacks across multiple heroes, but I've realized why... Oh, they get this snipe on Toby with a plasma field.
Yeah, what you realized?
I've realized why they've picked Legion for Pure. Last game he had SF, he has the taunt where he dances and smashes the cymbals. This one, bongoing the drums and dancing around as Legion Commander. It's all about the cosmetics and the taunts.
Oh, of course. How did I not consider this? I genuinely love the small things in Dota. Like, Pure wants phase boots. Makes sense. It's probably one of the best boots for her. Other option is treads, but what does she buy first? He went the Blades of Attack so that he could be more aggressive in lane. He went the boots to try and play out range of the Monkey King and Bristleback. It's like, it's not a massive thing. It's not a wow, oh my god, I can't believe he bought components of boots, but it's just nice seeing like the things that he values in the lane. Because it could just be easy to go, okay, I'm playing into Quills and Monkey King, I need armor. Right? But he chose the other options first. Also, Rezo's dead down.
Oh, jeez.
How do you even end up down there?
I don't know. Katomi and Toby just closing in on him. Poppy Chen not able to help out the Razor. Just going to steal an Eidolon for the moment. They'll come back in, though. Another Malefice is ready, and that's up to level 2. The stun's going to come out, and Poppy doesn't have a stick or anything, so a double kill for Toby in the end in that top lane.
But just to finish my thought, like, it shows, right? The aggression that Pure and Fishman were able to output because of like the decision to go Blaze of Attack first allowed them to kind of dive that tower and get those kills, right? It's just the tiny decisions that compound into actual
meaningful results. And this means now Chrysalis has no ring of health yet. He's still a couple of 100 gold away from that. Pure 42 CS just going to turn with Fishman to try and fight Zayats, but I think they know that Puppey has left that top lane. And it's not just Puppey. They're doing a full lane swap 7 minutes in. Usually feels like laning stage should be breaking down now, but Secret wanting to bring numbers and make things a bit more comfortable for themselves. Get on to Pure. Slow him down. The TP home. There's no stuns remaining. Pure, he's home safe and sound. Off to Fountain he goes. And that's a 4-hero move from Secret.
If this was a pub, bro, all chat. 4 heroes for what?
Like, what does Secret do now? Yeah, Chrysalis doesn't want to TP top against an Enigma. So Rezo and Chrysalis going to be trading borrowing farm from each other. We just watch it back there.
Yeah, it's going to be Chrysalis. It has to be Chrysalis. Looks like this rune is going to get stolen here by Nyx.
And Laguna Bay thrown into Zayats. They've got the stun from Kataomi to make sure the monkey dies. Lina probably going to have to return to base, refill up, but that's going to allow her then to TP into one of these side lanes and maybe look for a go. Like, top lane has Black Hole. I bet Toby's calling for a move onto Chrysalis Bristleback. Earn Black Hole. Nice Fishman that's going to TP up here with Kataomi. Not wanting the Lina to relinquish the mid lane. Go in with a stun. Do we want the tombstone as well? We do from Fishman. Body blocks. Very nicely done by the Undying. Make sure Chrysalis is trapped here around zombies and Eidolons. The Black Hole onto the two of them. Nisha's TP'd into this. Might just be dying himself. Does get a good EMP tornado to trade back and get the kills that Secret really required.
Didn't quite have the damage to kill both heroes. I mean, the amount of damage those quills were doing and towards the end was actually just devastating to the supports. A nice TP from Nisha, though. You know, they've just been trading farm in this mid lane. But now that he's he's playing Quas Wex, but he didn't go Earn. He's going for Witchblade instead.
Cool.
But yeah, I was gonna say nice rotation to get that Earn charge, but nope, he did not go for that.
Nice rotation to get that money for Witchblade.
Exactly, good money.
Yeah, that's where I thought Stormstormer would kind of walk base, or Zayats. Yeah, tracked back by 3 entity heroes. Monkey King on the wrong side of the river. Yeah, I kind of assumed Stormstormer would go base, TP top, look for that kill, but he got the job done with a couple of supports, even if it did allow Nisha to get that double kill off the back of it. Highest net worth now, this Invoker, thanks to that move he made.
Yeah, he's bringing another... Oh, he's not bringing another TP. He's not going to have a TP, so anything that happens bot, he will not be able to show up to.
Yeah, and Rezo might just have to leave. Fishman, he's hunting in the trees. Level 3 Tombstone will completely zone out Secret. There's no chance they can come in and TP to defend him here. They'll try and bring the Tombstone down. There is no Soul Rip, but... And the duel for Pure comes in, and the victory is a fast one. Secret are trying to fight this, though. They come in with the Monkey King jumping upon Toby. Has the press the attack on him, so a bit of heal there, but another great EMP tornado landing on the two of them. Tombstone's about to die as well to Zayat as he stays alive even through the earn damage. And Entity, they get the kill on the Razor, but the tower's still standing tall.
You were forcing a lot of stuff bot, at least. I guess it's pretty favored for Secret just because Chrysalis is the one farming top, but at the same time, your carry Legion just got her first bit of duel damage. Obviously, like, Nisha had to run from mid to bot to respond, which is a little bit unideal, otherwise they could have punished that harder. Entity playing off that, though, of course. Safely diving.
And Nisha's going to be very happy with his early game performance here. Going back for the Hand of Midas. Kataomi, did he think that was a courier?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
I just wanted to snipe it. It was in fact a Monkey King. But yeah, a bit of breathing room for Secret. Dead even game, 7-7. No real discernible net worth lead. Chrysalis has his Vanguard. Witchblade on Invoker. Pretty ready to fight at any given moment, especially around a Puppey Chen with a mech. All he's lacking now is his level 6, which he'll get from the tome that's just delivered.
I think both teams are pretty happy right now. There feels like a lot of pressure on Entity, though, just because they're running a Legion as a carry. A core that scales with that dual damage, so she feels like, I want to get dual wins. God, Nisha's playing very up front here. Just out of range of Toby's stun.
Yeah, it's just landing these two-man tornadoes at every step. Kataomi doesn't really have mana for a stun here, so even though he's vendettering forward, it will still be a struggle to latch onto somebody. And we haven't really yet seen Stormstormer make any plays. He's got Boots of Travels, Falcon Blade, farming up a Storm, but hasn't actually got involved in too much. 1-0-0, and that was due to Monkey King ganking into his lane.
I think that's fine. I think you're absolutely happy to just farm away on Stormstormer, because this is kind of similar to how Betboon played, right? When you have this semi-carry, it's nice when you have other cores that will make up for that, so you have more of a whole as in terms of like offense later down the line. So say Pure doesn't get his dual damage, you know, say he struggles in this game, gets linked by Razor, has a rough one. Stormstormer is making sure that he's farming and keeping up so that if that problem arises, he can make up for it.
Smoke up to top from Secret though. They know that Pure is going for this additional wave. Armlet is there. 10 stick charges for Pure as well. 3 heroes around him though, and that Ice Wall is going to slow him down to a crawl. My goodness, yeah, the damage from this support Monkey King shredding through the Legion. A huge pick-off for them as Entity. They've looked to try and get in on top of Puppey, but unable to.
Dire's top tower.
This is down.
That tower?
Yeah, down to Secret having some very good wards
Top tower has fallen.
in that triangle, spotting where Stormstormer is, knowing there's no real rotation threat. Get the easy tier 1. And Puppey just defending his own down bottom. Oh, we're going to chase the Chen down. Get the damage in.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Even a tombstone for good measure. So you pressure bottom tier 1, Secret. They are straight onto your mid. Looking for anybody who TPs into defend.
Smoke? Yeah, yeah. I was like, they can maybe smoke to mid. You can't give up this tower like this, and you have Blink on Toby.
Is under attack.
Oh, do they?
Monkey is
two
waiting
heroes next to each other.
cancel.
You're right. Zayat's off to the side. The blink. Stun on the Razor. Chain disable resolution. And the duel's there, but the Hand of God and Tornado delaying this move forward from Entity, allowing Rezo to survive and get off another plasma field as Fishman down in the river, blown up by Crystalis.
Stun used by Monkey.
Toby,
Good turn.
blink in 2 seconds. I don't think they can do it. They're all pretty low on resources now.
Yeah.
They'll just have to let this tower fall.
Kind of need that tombstone on top of it. It feels like Secret are in such a strong position for now until Entity can get their BKBs, because it's like, yeah, okay, I have Blink, but I need to wait for like Monkey Stun to come out, I need the Tornado to come out, I need the Cold Snap to come out, or I need to catch these heroes in my black hole. The Pure wants to go in and duel, but there's so many ways to disengage right now on the side of Secret, as well as that heal and counterplay from the Chen.
That's a big pick, though, on the Razor. Another dual victory for Pure. He desperately needs the gold influx here. He was bottom of the net worth of all the cores. Zayat's up in the top jungle. He's in on top of Fishman here. The Tombstone high ground. Good placement. He drops the Verdurous Dale, but that's not healing him up against the Monkey and his statues. Crystalis also came across for good measure. Secret giving as good as they take.
Oh,
Radiant's bottom tower.
they're applying good pressure right now. They're splitting themselves up on the map in a nice way.
Yeah, it's a much better showing here from Secret, really matching Entity's moves. And making some of their own, which they struggled to do in game 1. There's a lot more. This is the thing, right? There's a lot more drawing on the map, a lot more real activity from Secret.
Mm-hmm.
Figuring out where they're going, what they need to be doing. And now it looks like, yeah, Monkey King signaling that, hey, they're all going to be in that top jungle. Maybe we can make a smoke play up to there. Maybe we just leave them there as we get our farm in the mid and the bot lane instead. We're still waiting for, yeah, the blink on Legion, BKBs, for Yelena. I was going to say Enigma, but it looks like he's, yeah, going for that Spirit Vessel finish.
Yeah, I think they're chill to make Stormstormer their win condition this game. Pure going for that blink, knowing, okay, I just need to get the lockdown off, and then Stormer will do all the damage for me. If you can, for example, stun and duel the Invoker, that removes half of the ways that Secret have to cancel your black hole. Everyone can kind of just start to cover each other, and the ability to always have Pure on standby ready with that press the attack too, to keep Lina alive and kicking. I mean, they're hoping that, you know, putting everything into him as a core is going to pay off. And it can. I think the matchups are pretty decent. He'll need that Daedalus, he'll need that Scotty, he'll need that Satanic.
How do you rate like a Silver Edge here on Lina instead of the Daedalus against the Bristleback?
Not bad.
I guess they'll have the duel for him to like turn him around as Toby. Well, he just goes straight in with a black hole on Puppey. Now, though, Secret, given the opportunity to respond, Toby healed up the Soul Rip and the press the attack, but that meatball, so much flaming damage onto him. You trade your Chen for a black hole and an Enigma kill. Entity, they need to get so much more off the back of this. They're not going to be given it. Pure's under vision. They see him with his blink dagger, so Secret, they spread. Get wide across the map. Nisha finds a regen rune and comes up towards this mid lane. Oh, they saw Kataomi, did they? Nisha's hiding. Monkey Kings are... The trees are moving! Oh, please. Oh, the two-man stun. No, just lands it on the one. Nisha needs the backup here, ASAP, but he's not going to have it. The dual victory and the movement across. Monkey King gets stunned down. Zayat chased out by Stormstormer and Fishman. Oh, Secret. It looks like they'd escaped from that move from Entity, but then they fall straight back into it.
Yeah, they felt confident playing under that ward on the cliff with the sentry, but they didn't have one moving forward. Does Entity have space here to do Roche?
Oh, do they?
Definitely gonna try for it. Do they have the tombstone? They do.
Ah. There it is. In the pit we head. Secret still waiting on that BKB for resolution. Holding on that mid lane tower. 8 seconds for Nisha to respawn. And Crystallis, I mean, he might poke his head around the corner here to see what's going on, but Roshan has already fallen. Just for Stormstormer's Lina, like you're saying, she is the true carry this game, given all that farm, real heavy emphasis on her, building her game up.
Yeah. To go back to what you said, I like the idea of the Silver Edge, but at the same time, I think the way that everyone is building on Entity, they really want Stormer to kind of just stand out there and hit things, and I think Daedalus does more damage for that. Silver Edge, for me, reads more as an item where they want to play these side lanes and do pickoffs, which they already have a lot of that in like Kataomi, who's going to be skulking around in his like Vendetta. You know, there's probably going to be a lot of sentries laid down, so I don't know how effective it will be to go that Silver Edge.
That's a good point, yeah.
And yeah, other heroes are already kind of achieving what a Silver Edge would give. The break is nice, but you know, Daedalus is still a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But that Roche move was really important, mostly because Secret just finished their timing of getting the Ags on Bristleback, and that's when they want to look at taking a fight and taking Roche. So to take that away from them, I think for them now, they're definitely thinking forward, like, okay, our timing is going to be around the second Roche that we have to fight. For now, let's just try and find like any good fight that we can. Yeah.
Oh, nice attempt by Nisha. Almost had that deny. But it's also another sad story for Resolution. You know, game 1 he was playing a DP where he wanted to play actively, and the rest of his team were just like, nah, we kind of want to farm. And now, like you're saying, they're kind of trying to hit this timing around Ags, around his BKB, which is nearly there. But they're going to have to wait for that additional few minutes to get that second Roche lined up for them.
Until then, what do you have coming? There's going to be a Razor BKB any moment now. Definitely coming out a bit later than I think they would have hoped, but you can still take decent fights just because, like, Elsie, for example, doesn't have a BKB, and neither does the Enigma. So I think Lina is really the only strong one, but if you're able to take a good fight where you have the Monkey King all laid down, and Lina's dying inside of it, you can definitely set up on her death to kill her. And they have so much AoE control with Invoker.
Are they going to catch Stormstormer here? It's smoke into smoke, but Entity, they've swung top and there's nobody there. Stormstormer's left all alone down bottom in the jungle. They see him. Boundless misses though. Zayat doesn't get the catch. That could have been 2 kills on the Lina.
With that BKB, I'm not sure about the second kill, just because they don't have any BKB piercing. However, it would have been so nice to get that Aegis.
Especially if Entity are the ones having to come up, ramp up, high ground. Secret can reposition and look to take that fight. So both smokes failing in the end.
Yeah.
It's got to favor Entity here with that Aegis still in hand. Secret might just go again, honestly. Where's the next smoke? Where's the next move coming from?
I mean, that might have been their best shot. Being able to snipe that Aegis and then get back before Entity can converge is huge. But going straight into them with a smoke when they are set up, especially if you don't have vision around that area. You don't know where the wards are. You don't know what entity can see. If you break on that high ground and they see everything, then there's a potential that you just all get black hole. There's, you know, who are you really leading with? You need this bristle to be it, but he's still susceptible to death. He doesn't have a BKB yet. You've got to be really, really careful about taking these fights. Playing around Monkey King tree vision is going to be pretty massive for them. Or just any walls they can get down. Usually in this sort of situation where they're playing top, they have Aegis. They don't have to fight for Roche right now. They can just put a ward on that cliff, for example, in their jungle and play on that. Look, I know versus Alliance, Entity had some problems with, like, they would walk into high grounds where Alliance were waiting, and Alliance got a lot of good fights off that.
Oh, you're a cheeky devil, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's what we like to see. Kato toying with Chrysalis there a little bit. Because that puts it in your head now, like, hang on, if I'm spamming Cool Spray and stuff, there might be a Nyx here, then there might be a Lina there might be a duel from a Blink Legion there. And next time around, it might not just be the Nyx Assassin.
Oh.
Secret.
Definitely feeling for Secret.
All having to hold hands.
Now. It's also kind of rough when you pick a Razor like this. I think it's nice to have against Pure, but versus Stormstormer, it's not exactly a solution. I've seen the matchup of Lina versus Razor, and especially when they have a Daedalus, the damage output is way too high. Yeah, the Link, you can't stick on him, and Link, he literally just stands there and kills you instead.
Yeah, we had that in Europe East, right? There was a Razor who had a Blink Dagger, blinked on Lina, started draining, and then just died. Like within 3 seconds of the Link's like, ah, see ya, you're gone.
Yeah. I guess like the option there is if he can get a lot of high armor.
Oh, Kataomi. Resolution. He's played into the hands of Entity here. They spotted the Nyx, they went aggressive, and they give another dual win over to Pure. Stormstormer is alone bottom, and they're trying to TP Anisha down there, but not going to be able to get a catch on to anybody. It might actually be Stormstormer that goes hunting for the Invoker now. He's pinging it out, saying, hey, boys, we've got vision. We see them coming. I'm going to go for this.
Yeah, he's got the sentry for the Ghost Walk, potentially. For now, Entity swinging into that Ancient Space to take it up. The Lina has just showed bot. So maybe Secret want to fight.
They're still fighting up high ground into Black Hole, into Tombstone, though.
That is true. That is true. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not super for it, but I think, you know, you can take what you can get.
You've got limited options. Yeah, you're right. Need to find something. And they're trying to scale on this Monkey King with Diffusal Blade.
Yeah.
He's getting there. But you need more time.
You know, maybe super late game, if Rezo is able to get like a refresher, like his blink to get on top of Lina and has armor, like an assault cuirass, maybe even a halberd or something like that. If he can use that on Stormer, who doesn't have something like a Linken's, you could maybe kill him that way.
Kataomi sees Nisha. Invoker stunned. They've got him caught up. The chain disables, and even a dust there coming out of Stormstormer's Lina, making damn sure Nisha dies. And like, this is where we see how quickly Entity move. They get a pick bot. There's 3 heroes swarming, 2 moving in towards mid as well. So they're making sure that Secret don't have any places to kind of shove out and find farm apart from that top lane.
I mean, Entity are doing a great job. Like I said about that Silver Edge thing, I mean, Nyx is doing that for you.
Oh, this is desperation from Secret. They do kill the Nyx, but Pure and Fishman going to walk it off. First BKB from Resolution. Nets him a kill on the Nyx Assassin. I mean, maybe relieves a bit of pressure and buys time for Nisha to respawn.
If they can de-ward off it, it's really good.
Oh, true, yeah.
Yeah, just... Because right now, entities see way too much. They have a ward in the triangle and a ward in the bot jungle. Anytime Secret move to any part of the map, they're very much aware of who is where and how, like, what moves they can make. Oh, okay, this guy's showing on the triangle. Let's go bot and get a kill. You know, it's free. That guy's not there. Someone's showing in a lane. Everything becomes very clear to them with these wards. So I would love to see Secret being able to get rid of a couple. Yeah, nah, Gem's kind of scary. I don't know about that.
Just buy a gem, it's fine.
Okay. I mean, look, they're playing on the wards. Here comes Pure under his ward, though.
And he de-wards.
And just the vision game is now so much more in Entity's favor again.
I love seeing cores by dust and sentries, right? We had Stormstorm with the dust, got Pure with a sentry. They're going around spotting invis, de-ward and stuff. Such a burden relieved from your Undying.
Is he buying it or are they giving it to him? Because it's more of a play of like, hey, can you go de-ward this for me? I'm scared to do it because I don't want to die.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure, but it's just the fact that they are giving up an item slot for it.
Yeah.
That's already enough. Like I will gladly buy a reveal and give it to my core if they would just move a stick out of their inventory.
The stress of they're going
Science is catching Toby here inside the Wukongs. They've got Tombstone, the potential to blink back in with a black hole, and there's the duel finding Zayat's monkey. Quick and easy over on them. Oh no, the heal, but the black hole! Toby, he's found the three of them, all dragged into it, but the turnaround from Secret, they've withstood the damage, and Crystal is charging forward now onto Fishman. I thought Entity were able to turn that and swing hard, but Secret, too tanky.
I need to watch that again. What the hell? I thought it was so big for them when they got that 3-man black hole, but they actually just had no... The Chen heals were absolutely insane. That duel was meant to be a quick pick-off into, having the numbers advantage and being able to keep fighting, but Pure was totally locked in on this duel, getting linked the entire time by Razor, even inside the black hole. They just didn't have the damage. Where was Lina during that? That's my biggest... Oh, he wasn't even there.
Oh, there was no Stormer, that's why.
That would be why. I mean, he's coming close.
So they got the duel, and what? The mech, the Hand of God, the Holy Locket, the 3-man black hole. Lina now arrives with BKB, but the fight's already over at that point.
Yeah. All right, so that's why. The source of damage was not there. Good black hole, but God, I wondered, did Secret have vision of Lina or no? Did he show on a wave or something?
I don't think so.
Great go.
Took a risk.
Yeah.
Paid off for them. Now Roshan's respawned, and there's no black hole for a good 100 seconds. Still a little bit spooky, though, with this Lina on the board.
You don't have your Hand of God this time as well. That was such a massive part of keeping Pure, like, completely preoccupied in that fight, as he couldn't get out of that duel quickly.
And playing under high ground vision. One of the obs and sentries will be dewarded by Eidolons, but Crystallis is in the pit, starting on Roche. Nasal Goo. Stack's gone. A timeout.
With no black hole, you can't...
In we go.
Oh,
There's the duel. Right, we've got BKB on Pure, and there's no heals. Like you said, there's no Hand of God or anything. Resolution, he's got his BKB up, and look at the damage from Stormer. The crits. Oh, he's got him. Down you go. 3 heroes hit the deck, and Puppy, he's up next. Triple kill. Make it an ultra. Come on, baby. Give it to him. Oh, Pure, come on.
Dominating. Yeah, I was thinking in my head, God, they can't just go in with a duel, can they? They don't have the backup of a black hole when Secret will converge, but yeah, without that Hand of God, like we pointed out, it just wasn't enough save. Your Bristle goes down, that Vessel too. Omi messing with Nisha on the back line, forces his BKB.
Yeah. And then the quick moves out on the map again. Entity, TP bot, these boots of travel paying dividends. And they're still moving into mid for another duel from Pure. Oh, the damage from that mana burn, nuking the Invoker down. The win comes right at the end. Zayat, he's got his Wukongs out, tries to mischief away, but it looks like Entity happy with what they've got. Disengage, do a bit of a taunt on their front lines, and regroup together as Stormer sprints back towards mid as the 5-man death ball regroups.
My God. When Pure picked Elsie, I thought to myself, the last game, he had nearly double the net worth of the enemy carry. Right, Elsie is not really a flash farmer. She does not have that easy way to nuke down a wave. It's gotta be harder to get high net worth, right? And he went for a blink. I was like, yeah he's playing way sacrificial this game. But you look at that net worth, and he's just right up there.
Where's your Hand to Midas, Legion? Don't need one. Got a blink dagger. Got 122 bonus damage off my duels. The stuns on Razor. I'm trying to kill... or trying to? What? Stormer! He's just a 40 mil artillery cannon launching projectiles straight through the heart of Rezo, dead for 40 seconds. Your entire lane mid's gone. They're thinking about tier 4s, but shifting away now.
Be careful. You don't have Tombstone. It's going to expire in a bit.
You do have Blink Black Hole again, though, with a BKB.
Very true. Very true.
That's why Pure, go on, taunt. Press the taunt button. I know you want to. You're on that high ground.
No Hand of God, he can just duel whoever he wants, and I think they will die.
And dodges Tornado. Second lane claimed. There's the taunt on the high ground. Thank you, Pure. being pinged by Storm saying, come on, dude, get back. We're all retreating and you're walking up towards enemy tier 4s. Oh, this is such a nice place to set up as well.
Yeah. They're playing super clean. Right now, like on Secret, you see Lina, you go, okay, she's not with her team. Can we chase them out of the base? Nah. They go straight to a high ground ward, playing on it, ready to break smokes. They're actually going to smoke up themselves. Storm was connected. They're going to go for the kill again. And man, Rezo's so close to this refresher. He wants it so bad.
Poppy in position to break the smokes. Walks back to his high ground. Kataomi, Carapace, they see them, jump stun, they find the Bristle in the back, and Toby with a black hole on Razor catches only Resolution. The duel looking to kill off the Crystalist Bristle, and he'll succeed. Pure takes him down, swipes through, and Entity with great vengeance forced the GG. It's a 2-0 victory.
What's that GG from Pure?
He's very excited.
Very
his face
excited.
rolling his keyboard.
Yeah, just fell on it at the end in excitement. Oh,
So we're going to have the two teams that have 2-0 their way through this upper bracket meet each other in that upper bracket final. Liquid and Entity haven't dropped a game yet.
Entity looked great, man. I was a little bit scared for them after the Alliance series. I think just there was some shaky mistakes, or I wasn't sure. Okay, maybe, you know, Secret have been looking pretty great since this roster change, but now they kept it super clean in this game.
It's felt like Crystallis has been a bit of a passenger in these past couple of games. You know, he's given the Morphling, didn't get to scale. This time around, the Bristleback